They say they fight to set us free, but all we see is misery. They came with fire, they came with guns. Now we they cry for our daughters and sons. Our villages burn, our people flee. We live in fear, no place to be. This one has come, we never start. Now pain and sorrow, they tear us apart. But the nation call with open hands. DDR, go help us stand. From the grip of fear and blood, we go rise again with God. Hey, 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 then come Massa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Come Massa, you shall free our land from terror. Oh, come Massa, eh. Your blessing will shine like stars above, and the Most High God shall be your guide, shall be your guide. Children when no go school, ghost town, stone market to tomb. They promise freedom, bring us chains, but now we rise to break that pain. We say no more to blood and hate. We choose the path to a peaceful state. My country people talk I'm true. Say peace go start with me and you. Cries from the grass fields, our mothers born picking for bush. No hospital, no midwife touch. Kidnap and ransom, don't turn to law. Even church no safe, them break God's door. Our future they lost for gun and fear. Young boys forced to kill their peers. Amba say na freedom fight, but now we they suffer day and night. Let the drums of peace be loud. Let our mothers dance, make our fathers proud. From Banenda to Bua town, we go wear our green, red, yellow crown. Hey, 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 ding Congo Massa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Congo Massa and Congo Massa, you shall free our land from terror. Oh, Congo Massa, Massa, may your wisdom shine forevermore, and the Most High God shall be your guide.
So good morning, my country people. Them thank you all man. We don't join with today. We're on number 18 day for October 2025. As you know, a few days ago on the 12th of October, we get presidential election for Cameroon. So this morning, I posted them earlier, say at the Cam Live for can announce the winner for presidential election, and I don't get kind of reactions there. Sorry. Now say some of the reactions that make me laugh. So I want to thank all when I don't join, and Kong Bernard. It talks say your background is a distraction. I don't understand what you mean by your background. The background noise, I don't understand. I know they inside studio. I did for my parlor for my house. My picking they play on the floor next to me, and people the day around. So one day they wash your hand in the kitchen sink. When I'm going to hear all kind of noise in the background, okay? I know they work for nobody. I do this in my leisure at my own leisure, okay? So I I give my opinions. So even just now at the live, Vinya Yango, wait till they laugh. Okay, so even just now at the live, I don't get people that don't leave comments. So some person talks say good afternoon, Igwe, mash fire, and then some person ask me say in a good neighbor Agua, it say, are you the Constitutional Council? Good question. I'll answer that after I announce the winner for this presidential election. Well, now stay tuned. So, no joking, okay? So, Papi Tereto say, fire on the mountain, we're gonna burn down this country. Fantastic. I hope so now you go light the matches, and I hope so now you go pass for front for go burn the country. Well, not only talk so like how the people the way they were radicalized ambassador terrorists, give them guns, send them for bush, they go to kidnap people for ransom, they should not them for abroad. Okay. That said, we now watch and listen to this video. My contributor, I received them now yesterday, the 17th of October, the effects and the impact of ambassador terrorism. When I listen.
Come to talk no, begin to talk no.
Now, our people them be drive amber. Now, our people them be drive amber. Now,
why would we drive there?
No, take me for there. Now, when people them be drive amber.
No, you know.
Now, when people them be drive amber.
No, drive for there.
All na shop we all na face come out.
Now, now when people there now. Now, we drive amber now. Huh?
No rush.
Now she don't come here. We not push. Don't.
You are fair way.
Now we not be driving. Now we not be driving amber now. Now he is not the suffer the way we not the suffer.
Top. Now we people do drive amber. Now we people do drive amber.
So now the suffer the way we not the suffer so.
The suffer so.
Now here no. Now we not be driver. Now begin talk.
Now we people them be drive amber. Now we people them be drive amber. People them be drive amber. People them be drive amber.
We not don't like me they come back.
We like.
We
like them.
We not don't like me they come back.
We like.
Now when people they suffer we not so you define.
No.
Now so you and them be there.
No.
No.
We
not don't drive them all they don't go there no.
Okay, my contributor. So when I don't watch that video, when I don't hear what way the amber terrorists them, the sister they talk, I'm saying I wing people they be drive amber. They're not talking a Cameroon military. They're not talking a francophone now. Any person for Yaoundé or anywhere. No, the anglophone population, not them drive ambassador terrorists out of their communities for a wing for Santa the Northwest region. Okay, so now the solution. This is what I always tell you now. When Anglophones themselves they talk say enough is enough, they go drive the terrorists out of their community and they go get peace. So now which that way it happened for our wing. They drive these criminals them. So now, yesterday the 17th, these villagers, the way they don't be held hostage inside their homes, they say they do lockdown for the past 5 weeks. When the people the so-called lockdown don't finally finish, the people they don't come on now, they say me they try go work their farm so that they go even get something for free chop. These criminals, them poorly educated idiots, and for bush, they catch the villagers, them now then that way they torment them. They actually talk and say this suffer when they suffer, so when I like them. Would they suffer them? No, in a Cameroon military, no, in a Cameroon government, no, in any person, they suffer them, not them. They suffer Anglophone civilian population. So make una understand that reality. Okay, now see, a hold that colossal na President Pobia. No, the funniest thing I say, Anglophones they go see this. They go blame someone else, but the actual person where he hold the collars. So now, in exactly the same situation this way, I don't talk on before. Say, for example, if some person a calls you for work, you know go for a house, go beat your woman, starve your picking them. You're picking them and your woman, they no go blame the person for work where it calls you or where it punish you for work. They go blame now you where you come for house, come beat your woman and starve you're picking them. When the ambassador terrorists they become from a house, or like in this situation where they catch these villagers, they torment them, they threaten their lives and like this. These villagers they don't know President Pobia, they don't know Cameroon government, they don't know CPDM, they don't know Cameroon military. They just want to survive. They just want to find chop for chop. The person will stop them from their lives, from their survival, from their daily activities. Them no be the Cameroon military, not the ambassador terrorists. You understand? So that is the reality. And I wait this way, Anglophones them, especially the bad belly ones, they deny for understand them. Say some of we way would be for this fight where we fight against ambassador terrorism. So it is not because that we like Cameroon government or we be CPDM or we be Cameroon military or whatever. When me, I be visit Cameroon for mind my business, for visiting my family. I never ever vote. I not even be eligible for vote for Cameroon because of this dual nationality thing for Cameroon. I never ever support any political party. I never ever be a politician. I never ever partake in Cameroon politics. I don't get nothing to do with Cameroon politics. I just go for visit my family. The ambassador terrorists, just like this situation for this video when I watch them, they come from my house with guns. They attack me. They destroy my properties and everything. And I almost lost my life in the process. So I decided to fight back. And then, as usual, UNACAV can ascribe CPDM for me, for can't talk, say, I be this, I be black leg, I be this and that, and no one on independent. I prefer tell when I say, care what I get independence, or I not get them. And not get nothing to do with me. So, by that action, when I did drive even these villagers them against our own intended or declared ambitions or which way when I say when I want for achiever. So before the population for our wing, the one woke up, they drive Amber out of their communities, not because they get any influence from Yaoundé or from any other person, now because they feel the impact, the consequences of which way the criminals and the terrorists they do for them. This can torture them. Now, why that way the population decide, they say enough is enough, they don't want ambassador terrorism for their communities. So I don't care which way your next door neighbor do for you, or which way Cameroon government do for you. That no be me. When you attack me, you make the fight personal between me and you. Because I don't know Cameroon government, I don't know President Paul Biya, I don't know Cameroon army. Now I fight between me and you. And that's exactly why this way we fight ambassador terrorism. And then again, before I go, I think say it would be important for me for make this point, because a lot of people the day where they don't really still understand, say there is a difference between a page for Facebook and a Facebook account. So this now Facebook pages where we broadcast a better Cameroon na a page, Dr. Countryman Junior na a page. When you create a page, many people they feed administer the page, they feed be administrators for the page, they feed post, they feed delete, and they feed look at comments, ban people from the page, and a lot of other things the way administrators and for that page they fit do. So me, I be MKPD, I be Countryman, I not be Clovis. Clovis, not just one of the administrators and for this page. Okay, me too, I be administrator, and we'll get about 7 people the way na administrators and for this page. And I know say some when I not really understand this now. Why that way I say make I take the time for explain for now. Why that when I post something sometimes then because I know say when I over confused now for Cameroon, because when I use now brains, when I try to use now emotions, everything I don't vex because they don't vex you do something stupid. That one is your business. So use your brain when you read something, find out now who write them. Okay. Now would he talk this thing and where to be interest for talk and how credible the person be? Maybe not fake news. Now true the talk how can you verify that information? How can you corroborate that information? Okay. When me I write something, I go sign and say MKP. When me say na me I talk I'm Kumasa, king of all the black legs. I did me for London. Okay. When I can't see thing when me I write them. Actually write and sign and say MKPD. When I go comment, I see when I comment, it just show how stupid someone I be. When I go to talk, say, oh Clovis, oh Clovis, oh Clovis. Nobody Clovis write them, now me I write them, and I don't tell when I this so many times. So there is a difference between a page and a Facebook account. Facebook account, now only one person can control that account any given time. But for page, you get as many administrators as you want. You understand? And like I don't tell Una, today I bring Una the presidential election results. So before I bring that election results for Una, as I talk, now in that on the screen, make I remove that. I bring Una the winner for the presidential election 2025, where it happened on the 12th of October a few days ago. And some person, they don't ask a question earlier for up here. I say, okay, I must read a few of the other comments. So Fabian Lukong, it asks, you who, Mr.? They ask me, they announce the winner as who? Very good, fantastic question. I love questions, especially when they be rational, educative, and question where you need to just ask them out of anger, but they ask a legitimate question. I love it so that we can engage in dialogue and discussion and debate. Okay, I need to argue, I debate. So, Steve, can you talk, say, as the same person where he makes a co-president? I the answer for my behalf. Okay. So David Anumo are you the Constitutional Council? It's a wait until the 27th. Fantastic. Thank you. So Vinyan Yango there for it is still have to go. Okay. Okay, Mohammed Norbert, it talks. Okay, we have heard you, Mr. President of the Constitutional Council, but I never even announced who the winner for presidency for the election. Una wait, I go announce them. When I announce them, I give una the announcement. Then it would make sense for now. Okay, then when I go believe me or disbelieve me or whatever. Okay, we'll get must see so we'll get a Mopi on a Mopai. It talks it's a Mahadi code like saying just result merde. Okay, Max Payne today for it's a no need to announce. We already know. You already know. Okay, put down a comment section. It's a that will talk say you want to announce election. It's a as who Chris man. I love this. As a matter of fact, I read some other one there for the original post where we post on for Country People Facebook page, where I be post them. Then I might just read some comments for now. I know if it display them on the screen for now, but I want for read 2 or 3 comments because it is interesting. I get dozens of so some person can't say, "Are you the Constitutional Council?" Good question. And then some person say, "Igwe, the majority trust you." Okay, and then some person talks say, "We all know the winner." It laughing. Okay, fantastic. And then some other person talks say, "It wait patiently." And my bote talks say, "I'll be there." And then some person asks, "Are you the Constitutional Council or you want to go to prison?" I don't want to go to prison. So we get another person say, "Now we not get country now, but this time now war." They say the war go bad. Even you no go feed the post again. I no go feed the post again. Say you go cut my finger then. You go cut internet for London. Now the question that they ask now, I no go feed the post. Why? Because say you go cut my finger, then disconnect all internet connections, and seize all my mobile gadgets. Them. You go come over for Cameroon, for London, or wherever they can't seize them for you. Well, and then some person talks say on a Mopai again, it talks a countryman. We all know there was serious fraud in the electoral process. Worst of it, nobody can do anything to the regime. It's definitely the results favor your prediction. No doubt about it. Congratulations to them in advance. Okay, sorry, to laugh. It is not funny. It is not funny. When I know it's a long time since I can't live, can't talk with my country people them. So I take the opportunity for enjoy when I comments and enjoy when I okay. So we'll get Cheval Blanc. It get own prediction for it's a Napol, it's a Napa Paul a win. Okay, we'll get I can't tell now who way don't win. Official result. I say official. Some person asked me say you be Constitutional Council. Very good question. Engineer Ben Tuva, it talks, do you have all the minutes? No, I actually don't even have even 1 minute, but I could predict. This is one prediction. Now, official declaration for the results. No even prediction. I don't even have 1 minute. Okay, thank you plenty. All man, we don't join. I don't make the point again, say, I know they do politics. I don't tell when I plenty times and say, I know be politician. I never ever play politics, and as it stands, I don't get interest for enter politics anytime soon. Even for UK, who's our day, I only start vote. I only get interest in politics in 2008, after President Barack Obama be win election for America, and then a few years later, I get into politics, interested in politics for UK, for Brexit, where we vote for leave the European Union, and then I only be interested in Cameroon politics from 2018 after Ambassador terrorists. They attack me when I can't visit my family. So I decided to fight them back. Now that time that I'd be interested in Cameroon politics. So that is it, my country with them. I could tell you now who don't win the presidential election 12th of October 2025 right now. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, my phone move this comment off the screen. I go give una. I'll tell you now who don't win. Wait, before I be forget some other very important information for put them for screen before I tell you now who don't win. So if I look on the screen, we get Operation Sunshine from Bambalang, Northwest Region for Cameroon. Today, the 18th of October, they announced and say that the Amba terrorists this way named na Henry Tamini, we na so-called General No Mercy for Bambalang and the bodyguard that is on the right. Now the beginning this way, they be responsible for hundreds of kidnapping for ransom incidents for Bambalang. And now then we talk about lockdown, where the lockdown Anglophones them for their houses for more than 5 weeks. And then the threatened population, say me they no go outside go vote for this presidential election where it passed. Sorry, say I spell election wrong for that poster. Bottom right-hand corner, the spelling for election, it be wrong. I don't just see them now. And I don't get time for correct them. I will post them so. So that one, Operation Sunshine, make una know who way they hold una back, where they threaten una peace, normalcy, and tranquility, na them that. So also, I post this for a Better Cameroon page. I think I'll be forgetting for posting for the other pages yesterday. Not today, the 18th of October, where I talk say, so you think you can use violence to fight against the CPDM-led government? Well, good luck. I will come to that. I will come explain that in a minute. But now this one I posted yesterday, the 17th, where some people they get problems with. This is literally me quoting the Constitution, the law of the land of Cameroon, where I talk. So this one are from the Constitution of Cameroon, adopted on the 18th of January 1996, when an amendment to the Constitution of June 1972, Article 1 for that Constitution, paragraph 2, it talks the Republic of Cameroon shall be a decentralized unitary state, full stop. It shall be one and indivisible, secular, democratic, and dedicated to social service, full stop. These two sentences then, now paragraph 2 of Article 1 of the Constitution of the Republic of Cameroon, written down in black and white, I just quote the Constitution, but can't hear comments and where people they live under. Some of them, they be rational, some of them, they get the rights, forget complaints, which is fair. For example, some person talks, say, the democratic part of that Constitution is not being respected. Yes, we can debate on that. We can articulate, we can agree and disagree, or we can even agree on that. Yes, we can talk about that. But you have to admit the fact that is what is written in the Constitution. That is the law of the land of Cameroon. Cameroon is one and indivisible. Why me I talk and I highlight them in red now? Because whenever we use this phrase, say Cameroon is one and indivisible, people they think say we mock them. People they think say now something would use for kosh or like a mockery or like an insult or like something where it be derogatory. No, I am literally just quoting Article 1 of the Constitution of the Republic. That's what it says in black and white in the Constitution from 1972. Cameroon is one and indivisible. Even after they amend the Constitution for 1996, they retain them in the Constitution. That's what the Constitution says. And any president where come, to power for Cameroon, it get to swear for your inauguration. They get a phrase where they go read them for you, and he must swear by that. They write the quote down in black and white. Actually, when I bear with me, my Constitution. Ma just open the Constitution of Cameroon again. I put them on the screen. Ma see, ma search that part we did for the swearing in. I think that's what it's called, swearing in. Ma read the exact phrase because a response could be na I do so swear. So ma search I do so swear. I know if you see them for this. Now, because I no get una bear with me 1 second. I don't know if you want. Don't worry, it's not serious. Una bear with me, oh, they don't drive me for Palo, they got me upstairs. Una bear with me. Una know say this live broadcast. No, don't talk. Go away. No, my personal.
now and evermore. My soul, peace go reign. They say they fight to set us free, but all we see is misery. They came with fire, they came with guns. Now we they cry for our daughters and sons. Our village is burned, our people.
So like I be talk, sorry, I be don't want when I say I didn't make that live broadcast so now for Palo. So I don't run coming upstairs now, I did my room for bedroom. So who's I will be safe? No worry. When I buy a bigger house, it must get a home office for day where it could be dedicated, a spare bedroom just for my home office. So yes, that is in the planning. We will buy a bigger house soon, I promise, but not now. Get a few years. Okay, so now they don't drive me at Demi. I can do my live broadcast upstairs. Okay, so sorry, I began to run upstairs. I'm a little bit out of breath. So, like I been talk, I been lost my mojo. When we talk, say one and indivisible. Okay, that one and indivisible, it actually they in the constitution of the country. If it vex you, that one now your business. So I be want for search. Usawe it talk about swearing in the president. I cannot find it in this constitution. I did like enough is search. Enough is search the constitution. Must see. Now bear with me. Constitution. Okay, well, must see. I've even shown that the swearing in of President Paul Biya when he was last sworn. He was sworn in 1982. I believe say I get that video. I know we plan to talk about. Yes, I get the video for you. I'll go just play the video for now. Make una listen. I have the video. I have it. So I'll go add them onto the screen. Bear with me. Let me load it. So now, yeah, 1982. 9 days. When I watch and listen, my country people, when I listen.
God and man, to devote all your efforts to preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution and the laws of the United Republic of Cameroon, to watch over the common will of the nation, and to uphold and defend the unity, integrity, and independence of the Cameroon fatherland. I do so swear. So swear before God and man.
So when I don't hear now the exact words in that way, Estimuna be read them. At that time, he been a president of the House of Assembly of the National Assembly for Cameroon from 1982, November, where is now the swearing in ceremony this in the National Assembly for President Paul Biya for 1982, where we take that oath. When I don't hear which way Estimuna read them, now it be written down, okay? He swear for defend and protect the territorial integrity, the unity, and the independence of the United Republic of Cameroon. At that time, for 1982, being a United Republic of Cameroon, Okay, and then President Pobia in response, I do so swear. So you are swearing to defend, protect, uphold the Constitution of the Republic and defend the unity and independence of the country. So wait away, President Pobia, it is swear for day, and all presidents them where they go ever swear to now for defend, uphold, protect the Constitution of the Republic. And as it stands, now the Constitution of the Republic, this is not just Section 1 or Article 1, Paragraph 2 of the Constitution, where any president it go swear for, protect them and defend them. Say Cameroon be one and indivisible. Okay, of course, a constitution can be amended, a constitution can be rewritten by the same authority that wrote the constitution in the first place. And at the same argument, this way would they tell the people the way they talk, say Article 47, Article 47, Article 47 for the Constitution. Yes, the Constitution itself, the whole thing can be rewritten because who wrote it? Human beings, Cameroonians. The authority that made the Constitution and made the laws can unmake the law. It's called repealing a law. So you can make another law to cancel the previous law. So yes, even this paragraph can be removed in the future. You know, the whole Constitution itself can be redrafted. Cameroon can go back into a federal state or whatever, the form of state can be changed. Yes, it can all be done by Cameroonians. And as we now know very well, I be federalist, even though like I talk, I know be politician, I know they make my political opinions about Cameroon known because they be personal to me. But a person asks me, I go tell you, I believe say a federal form of state, it would be better for Cameroon because it would devolve power from a unitary centralized government into then give power to the people, like how Niger Front they talk, so that people they go manage their own affairs. So, and as I know very well, when I began the debate with Tar Paddy King for that radio station for Bamenda, a day on YouTube where I publish on, okay, that any person will want that debate, me and Tar Paddy, ask me in the comment section, I will send you the link. Okay, you go listen up. I tell una for day, I be federalist. I don't even tell una sometimes the way it make people the shock. I tell una say if I become president Cameroon for Cameroon tomorrow, make una no be surprised to see I'm say I will get person like Eric Tato Tano as a minister in my cabinet. It makes some of una shock now because they will be novices to politics. Okay, when I think say Minister Issa Chiruma be accept for join President Paul Biya for the cabinet for being minister of the cabinet because we want to. No, he be playing our politics. Minister Issa Chiruma has never been CPDM. It get their own political party, okay? They same with Bello Buba Maigari and all of them. They joined President Paul Biya as a coalition. And why that way? Even before this presidential election, I've been make some of my opinions them public. I've been make my opinions them known. What the way me I feel also I think say Cameroon get to the goal politically and my own opinions, like I talk now opinions. And I get right for my own opinions, predictions, or whatever. The first thing I'll be talking and say, I don't believe say Cameroon be ready for change. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was right. But that one my assessment will be making around July time. And I'll be talk say the only way where the opposition, if it defeat the CPDM now for form a coalition. Okay. So when it become clear for me, say they no go form a coalition, the opponents them, the political opponents them, they know if it come together for form one unified force against the CPDM. I be advised the SDF for form coalition with CPDM. All these things I will make this post in public. And I know say some where when I not really be well educated, when I go see that post, my things in a Clovis put them out. And even now while they talk so small, when I still be stupid enough for things in a Clovis they talk, despite the fact that my accent be different, my articulation be different, obviously my level of education be different. And when Clovis they do live broadcast, it put the face for day. When I go still come for they kind of talk say, whoa, Clovis, when no a Clovis, no get nothing to do with Clovis. Whenever I put out a post, I make them clear saying MKPD, it right time, like countryman, country people, it right time, no be Clovis, no be me. Clovis na countryman junior. I hope so when I get the difference now. So I don't tell when I say I know the things that Cameroon be ready for change. Say because of Cameroonians themselves, they not be ready for change. Then I can't talk say. One of the evidence where I go get that for sister Cameroon be ready for change. Now, if all the political opposition they come together, they form a coalition and they form a unified force against the ruling CPDM. And it no happen. When I be saying I'm say the coalition no go work and it no go be formed, I can make another assessment where I advise publicly for my opinion, say if me I be been an SDF, I go join CPDM, form coalition with CPDM, then guarantee maybe and negotiate 3 or 4 ministerial positions then for SDF, and then some power sharing agreement And then before we go for the election, they don't follow my advice, which is fantastic. I bear no grudges. Okay. So that is that. So I make those opinions known, but I know they play politics. I know they're into politics. The thing with me, I don't do now, say, I don't advise and I don't encourage all Cameroonians and for be politically alert and for play part in politics. And now why that way? I encourage all Cameroonians and since before the presidential election, now me, I be there at the forefront. I'd encourage Cameroonians for register for vote. I hope say una fit remember. Now make I want for right now bear with me 1 second. I want for show una something. 1 second. I want to put some information on the screen. Okay. So I might put the information on the screen for now because I always talk my thing. I talk and put evidence for the people the way they be. And I wait this way. I want make you request and make you go seek for any person where they talk something for you. Ask you say where to be your evidence. Okay. So when I look on the screen when I go see them now post this way, me I be make and will post them, share them all over social media on the 4th of July 2024. So no mean that's something I just woke up doing today. This one at the time where will be still the register for vote. I encourage Clovis, Beltus, and all persons where they listen to me say, go and register to vote. And when the time comes, vote. Take part in politics. Do not be standby. No talk say, I know they do me politics because if you know they do politics, they do you. So now me this way, I will put out this information for encourage other people that I talk say, register to vote. Clovis has registered and will be voting in Kumba. This one at July 2024. At that time, we will be the encourage Cameroonian youth for register for vote. So other people they be there out there where they send the wrong information. They talk say, oh, voting no fit change Cameroon. You know fit get say what did they be talk again? The ballot box no fit bring change to Cameroon. Now so when I be talk now so when I be discourage people from registering to vote. Now so when I be discourage people them from participating in voting. And when October 2025 it come around, now the ambassador terrorists they block Anglophones them. They say they don't do lockdown, make Anglophones they not go vote. So before the presidential election, me I be personally talk to Clovis and Beltus. I even record audio. One of these days I will even play the audio for una make una hear them. Okay, where I tell them, as a matter of fact, why we are there live here, I no be prepared. I no be prepared for play but when I bear with me 1 second, I will play part of the audio for now. Now say, might disconnect this thing from my headphones, disconnect from Bluetooth, and then so that when I play them, it will go loud. Now bear with me, make I find. Now me, I encourage picking them, me they get involved in politics. I not talk say make I not talk which side where you get to go to. I not talk say may you be CPD, may you be SDF. Pick a side and defend that side. Choose one side. I don't mind which side. Me I not be eligible for vote for our country because of dual nationality thing. Okay, pick one side but decide. So this message now, the 8th of October, we are sending to Beltus and Clovis. As a matter of fact, I go play part of the audio for here for una. Maybe in the next day or two, whenever, if I get time, I can play the rest of the audio for una make una hear. When I listen, might increase the volume.
Hello, Beltus, Clovis. I think both of you need to come out publicly and endorse a political party of your choice before the election over this weekend. So you need to record a video, come on video clear. Before the weekend. So today is Wednesday, so it would be by Thursday or Friday, and endorse one party. I already spoke with Beltus.
So now the audio that the part of the audio that I believe I'm for Beltus and Clovis, it there for my WhatsApp. I think I can play the rest of the audio for now, the later date. So now me I actively encourage, and I say encourage. Now me I actively encourage the youth for Cameroon for partake in politics, not just for go out there, go throw stones at gendarmes them. No, for register for vote. A year and a half before the election be due. I know they like these politicians, the way they wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks before the election be due, and then the Woko talk say they want for form coalition. No, don't be stupid. July 2024, when we make this post them, we start encourage people them. And then you could get someone that talk say, we will go collect our voters card. They no give we the QB. I say, when you be registered for vote in the first place, and when you go collect them. Election they come in 3 days. Now that time that you go collect your voters card, right? Right? You are not serious. Why wait for 2024 July? We will start the advocate. We will start the encourage people. Then we will start the send people them. We make videos them. We make posters them. We post them for social media. We encourage people them for go register for vote for July 2024. Okay. When I think that's the joke, when I watch the video, the low.
Park Clovis in Bonakama live. Park Clovis in Bonakama live. He came to take part in his own civil right with the Lekam registration. So we are just taking a stroll in my neighborhood with Park Clovis for him to see my area. I said, let me update the house. With the boss himself. The Park Clovis I used to practice his civil right for take part for the Elekam registration. The header for Bonakama itself live for Bonakama itself. Can register yourself live. Papa, I'm glad for receiving for my fief. I'm glad very much for receiving for my fief. For take part for the Lekam registration where the team been now for Bonakama Junction. Once more, Papa, you are welcome into Bonakama.
Unasiam, we talk safety. Register to vote. Now, countryman that. Now, we will encourage young Cameroonians them for register for vote so that they go partake in the presidential election a year and a half, more than a year and a half before the presidential election. Today for 2025, we na mumu people them. When I can't accuse countryman say, oh countryman this, countryman this. Now me I be stop Anglophones them, they no go register for vote. When I complain say when I go collect when I can card them and all this and that. 2 days before the election, 3 days before the close of this and that. It means you're not serious. We will start telling a year plus before the election. If we be doing then, you don't forget, no problems. Okay, I know the talk say the system it be perfect or whatever. I know they defend the system or whatever. But if you understand the game, you understand the rules, you understand the system for your country, you play according to the rules, then you go win. Okay, so that is that my contribution. So as I be talk, as I put this information out, say if when I think say when I want to fight CPDM government with violence, I say well, good luck. All I am asking you is to learn from the presidents. The presidents means something that don't happen before. When I ask Anglophones, the way to be ambassador terrorism, it don't do for them. I don't play for una. This video for here. I put them for screen again. Now Anglophone people in that way happened yesterday for our wing, where they catch them for bush amber terrorists at a gunpoint and cutlass. Say because they drive amber for their communities. Them if we are not agree for learn from this one now they don't get nothing to do with Cameroon government, gendarme, military, anything. No, now Anglophones killing Anglophones them. Okay, now Anglophones in that way they point cutlass and gun for another Anglophones them. They threaten them for killing. No, be Cameroon government, but this is what Anglophones started themselves. So if we no one learn from what will happen in the Anglophone zone about ambassador terrorism, where I said the CPDM go use them for their favor. If we now want to use violence, CPDM will use them for their favor. I said before you can defeat your opponent, you must first study them and understand the opponent. Use your brain, not anger. Okay? And if you really think say violence it go work, then Oga Massa, pass for front. In fact, I spelled that pass with 2P. Pass for front. Good luck. You where you talk about say una go burn the country, una go do this and that. Oga, pass for front. No, they talk so as a keyboard warrior, Facebook warrior, social media general, like the Eric Tato, Mark Barretta them, and the Capo Daniel them. They go shit on them abroad in the comfort of their homes, like how me are. They're very comfortable me abroad. I know they tell you what to do. And the advice you say, now the consequence is for some of things the way you fit do them. Okay, now example, this way don't happen in the Anglophone zone, and now now the result this way don't happen. If you still so decide for carry yourself, go put them in that situation, Papa. Good luck. Now all that I talk am. Some person can ask me say, but continue to talk now. Say make we do waiting. I say, best way wear the shoe now. You know how way the pinch. And if you really think say, for sacrifice your life or sacrifice your economy, like how I don't really see video when they come up from Chang, how some youth them they don't go burn down construction equipment then for in Chang municipal council. How does that achieve your goals? I don't know. Make some person make it explain for me. How does it? I don't vex. Is that it? So you don't vex, you go burn down your own equipment, your own infrastructure, things the way now you need them. Now the point that I make up, whatever you do, where I not go advise you for not protest or for protest. No, I need to tell you not for protest, and I need to tell you say go protest. But I ask you say, think about it. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Do you know what you want? Now all that. And are you going to achieve what you want? Because at the end of the day, you want result, right? And then think, are there other ways? Like how some person can't tell me, say, but countryman, if Amber Boy didn't pick up gun, will not forget special status. I ask you, say, and so now special status will be fight for. That's the first thing. And secondly, so the number of people the way they don't be killed, picking the way they don't go school, and the price where Anglophones they don't pay, is it a right price to pay for special status? Was there no other way where we forfeit achieve the same results without paying the price? It's there like how some person will talk, say, look, I get my bicycle, beautiful bicycle, it's a glad to get bicycle, but we sell now your house for buy bicycle. So now wise decision, of course, it like the bicycle, it's a glad to get new bicycle, but the bicycle, is it worth the house where it don't sell them now? It be homeless, it begin to be homeless, woman be homeless, it don't get chair, TV, anything for shit on top, but it get bicycle, right? You go kill that many Anglophones, them thousands and thousands, destroy education, destroy schools, roads, infrastructure, all of those things. And for special status, I don't think it's a fair price to pay. I think there were other means who for still get that special status with other means without resorting to violence. Okay, Anglophones therefore be better off without the decisions the way to be taken for 2016-17 for go the violent route. We will be better off. Now all that what they talk. I never tell you say make you no go protest. Somebody talk say, oh, you talk say make you no go protest. I no talk say no go protest. I just talk say no carry stone. As a matter of fact, some person go should only in the comfort zone like me for one man country for Europe, very comfortable. I get my mortgage, I get my job, I get my family, I get my motor, I get my other thing. Then right now it's safe for moving to a bigger house for put a down payment. The down payment for the kind of house I want to move in, we are looking at about 38 million. France, just down payment cash, and it will take me about 3 or 4 years to save that kind of amount of money. Okay, we don't really start save about 1.5 years ago. In the next 2 years or so, we will buy a bigger house. That 38 million plus or whatever I need for put them as down payment, 10% for them buy the house. It means that the house will be worth about 380 million, and then pay them off after 25 years. Now the point that for the mortgage. Okay, I'm fine. I'm comfortable. Then me, I go sit down in this my situation, advise some person on the ground for Cameroon, ordinary civilian, say make it take stone, go shoot gendarme with hold gun. If you think that one be wise, like I talk, Papa, Oga, pass or front, go do one. Because me, I no think that one na wise thing for do. Person no go hold gun and be backed by the law and constitution of the country. It be legal for you for carry that gun, and then you carry stone the one for his skin. What do you do by doing that? You justify the violence where it will bring them back upon you. If you be the protest peacefully, will be well organized and well led for demand for changes for our country, then any gendarme police or any person brutalize una, bring violence upon una, then that violence could be justified. Then you could get sympathy from not just other Cameroonians, but the international community. But when you start throw stones at gendarmes, when we start burn down trucks and equipment for una local council, then you don't have my sympathy. You don't get sympathy for other people then. Because even that gendarme, even that police where you throw stone for his skin, he get woman for house, he get picking them, he get family members them. He want to go back for house at the end of the day. You understand? Now all that is at the talk. I don't want violence for Cameroon. But people the way they call for violence, because people the way, so when I talk say who is calling for violence, no one is calling for violence. You are wrong. Maybe you as an individual, you need to call for violence. Maybe you as an individual, you never see which way me, I don't see them. Post them, threats the way me, I don't receive them on social media. People they threaten me, they threaten we, threaten Clovis, threaten we, threaten other Cameroonians, them talk how they go burn down the place. They go burn down Cameroon. People they don't openly call for coup d'etat for Cameroon. Openly call for coup d'etat. But of course, like how now for Bible they talk and say, forgive them for they know not what they do. They don't know which way they call upon themselves. Anglophones, they pay the price today because they don't even know when they will come out on the streets for 2016-17. Today, the same Anglophones, they don't run go Francophone zone where they will call Francophones their enemies. Now all that what they talk. So that one don't pass. Now I bring one for the main event. The actual winner for presidential election for Cameroon, where I can announce them for una. Dun, dun, dun. The winner of the presidential election for Cameroon, where it take place on the 12th of October 2025. Now, when I look on the screen, now in that is the winner for the presidential election. Leopold, they don't win since August. I don't tell you that one, right? Since August. Now in that, now the winner that if you don't win since August 2025, I will tell you now, he run for presidential election just for bring your case to the government about the salary being a teacher, about the salary way they stop him for some technicalities or whatever, and he win. They reinstate your salary, and I don't tell you now since August, and the winner for the presidential election is any other person where it be thinks like countryman go come for here for can't take the role of the Constitutional Council, you don't craze. I don't get that power and authority, even though I give myself the power and authority as the king of all the black legs, but I know the elecam. I never ever run any election. I never ever organize one. So it will be me for can't declare the election results as which authority. So if you be actually there for year, the wait with tears for eye for see the result, for see where who countryman go proclaim them. Me as who? Now the question that I get to ask yourself, you be idiot. Countryman, they can't propose election results and now you conduct the election. Now me I conduct and when I go can give you the results. So the second for the election, person will come second position, of course, for any competition you get first, second, and third, right? Second position. Now success Congo. All clap for success Congo. Second position for the election. Winner. Maybe could be vice president for Mr. Leopold. When the actual winner for the election for 2025 presidential election cycle, my country people then. So now I don't get music for plan. Dun, 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 dun. No, that one America. Now America that the Hollywood don't destroy man. I think about America. Okay, so we will play na kum. Wait. No. Now this one. Yes, clap for the winner. So I will play this one before I actually announce the winner. Yes, now the winner, Dad. Oh yes, my country people them. Thank you now. All my way don't join me for this live broadcast. I go take some of comments them now. Now leave on comments them for comment section. We'll continue for the march fire. We do it with humor. We do it with pleasure. We do it with the destruction of ambassador terrorism, with hard work, dedication, and we do it as patriots. And this one now for talk for the Black Lexington, because I don't hear some people that talk some disturbing, they make other disturbing comments. Issa Chiroma a Cameroonian patriot, just like Maurice Kamto being a Cameroonian patriot. And just because I call Issa Chiroma and Maurice Kamto Cameroonian patriots, it no mean say President Paul Biya no be patriot. It no mean say you no be patriot. It no mean say all the other presidential candidates they no be patriots. No, and it just emphasize those specific two, because I don't see comments the way people they talk where I think say it be misguided and it lead in a very dangerous extremist angle. So just because you get political disagreement and ideological disagreement with one person, it don't make that person your enemy. It make that person a person that is yet to be convinced by you. So work hard for convincing to your own ideology, to your side. Okay, not just castigating. Now the mistakes in that way, ambassador terrorists they will make them. Instead for concentrate on working for galvanize, mobilize Anglophones and for support their cause and for come for their side, they spend all their time alienating people. And why do I come up with this phrase? Say, Amba terrorists have no friends and they have no secrets. And if you don't get friends, you don't get secrets, you don't go ever win. It no matter what be your cause, you don't go win them. So in order for you for win any cause, you need for mobilize people, you need for galvanize support, you need for make friends more than enemies. It not be possible for live without enemies. You will always get some enemies. That is a done deal. Just like when we start this country people activism platform, I know very well say we will make enemies, but I concentrate on making more friends than enemies. Now, why that way we'll be successful and we grow. But ambassador terrorists, they don't get the capability. They be so too damn stupid for know when where they dig their own grave. So they concentrate on making enemies instead of making friends. So do not be the same kind of way. Even if you be CPD and you support President Paul Biya, ask yourself why President Paul Biya be welcome Minister Issa Chiroma opposition. Issa Chiroma be in prison for more than 6 years, locked away under President Paul Biya regime. When Issa Chiroma come out for prison, it no become bitter at CPDM or President Paul Biya. He enter politics, he play politics to win. Now, what's that way Issa Chiroma do? He use the head, he use the brain, he no use anger and emotion. He accept position under the CPDM government, become minister. He don't hold many ministerial positions under President Paul Biya, from communication, vocational training, and a bunch of other for more than 2 decades. He don't be minister for Cameroon. Issa Chiroma. It don't for be possible if he be take anger, pass put on for front instead of reason. Okay, and all that way they also call on other Cameroonians, whether you be CPDM, SDF, it no matter. Use reason, use brain, not just emotion. Okay, use brain more than emotion. So now all that way I bring up for now, like I talk, Minister Issa Chiroma na patriot. He love Cameroon and he go die for Cameroon. Just like other plenty people that were na Cameroonian patriots as well, they love their country. So because you get ideological differences with them, or agree with the direction where they want to take the country into, it don't make them enemies. They are not your enemies. Yes, any person where it wants to divide Cameroon is an enemy of the state. Like the ambassador terrorists. They carry guns, they kill people then. In the pursuit of a political end, that is terrorism. You don't believe me? Google them. You can see the definition for yourself. Okay. So thank you for plenty my contribute them today. Now number 18 day for October 2025. As I be talk, I go read some of our comments them. Masi Vinya Nyango is always here. They say Amber then be don't run for come here results. They become free come here results. Say I be constitutional council or I be elecam. I know carry out, I know organize election, but I can announce the winner as who. And I saw plenty of people the day for year they don't try for put pressure on me. Thank you, Vinya Nyango. Sorry, I just want to go on this tangent. We don't do live now for 1 hour. I know we want to go more than 1 hour, but you don't talk something where I want to go on a tangent a little bit and talk about them. Where people they be they for years, so one day even for WhatsApp they pressure me. Say me countryman can't talk. Say countryman, you know they see what did they happen. I talk say they see. I'm say why you need to talk. I talk say I ask you say they cut your mop. I own your mop. You need to talk for yourself. You want me I can't talk for you. Me I can't talk. You don't talk. It's hard for you to create your own platform, begin to talk the go. When Ambazona terrorists they attack me, I create my platform, I start to talk the go. Now you be tell me make I can't create them. Now you be authorize me for talk. And they talk about what way they hurt me, where they pain me. No, now what way they pain you. If they pain now you, go talk him. No man never stop you. I never challenge you. I never tell you say make you no go talk. Go talk. But you go talk what way you want for talk. Now exactly the same thing way. And when I know very well, say Amber terrorists that attacked me around middle of 2018. I started this Black Legism August 2018. Around August, September. So when I feel welcome out from 2018 to 2025, who day today now. When I know exactly how long we don't do this thing, exactly 7 years. So when me I be start to talk Martin then they go me. I never even be critical of Amber at that time. I be just to talk say, okay. Wait away una one time because when I be listen to the Amber Boy, they talk to their propagandists and social media, what Chris Anu them, Tapang, Eric Tato them. I be say I'm saying they be misled, misguided, and they no go ever succeed for their own mission where they declare them, say they want to achieve and their declared intentions, they no go ever achieve them. So I try to advise them, I tell them say, wait away when they actually call for now constitutional amendment for Cameroon, where it go grant greater autonomy and you know. For the Anglophones, and that's what you want. It is not independence. When I go look at the videos the day on social media, the day for YouTube, and my YouTube channel never ever be deleted. Go look at videos the way I put them out since 2018. They're still there for day. I talk them. Which way when I need them that constitutional amendment. I even give example for South Sudan when I be talk about South Sudan, say they get independent. When I truly get independent, I tell when I say South Sudan first of all they get independence. Are they enjoying the independence? No. Because they get independence 2.5 years later, they go back into war. Will be worse than the war where they be fighting against the Sudanese central government before they get independence. And South Sudan, they'll be even they fight for independence, they'll be fight for change their country. And then later on, after decades, 22 years of fighting, now America, it actually even can cause the division of Sudan. Sudan for still being a one country today. Now America can't see the evangelical campaigners, and for America they can't talk say listen, you know, because of the ethnic divisions and the differences between the Christian South and the Muslim North, the best way for these people them for resolve this nonsense now just let me separate the country, and then it take American government for push for that in the United Nations before the referendum and all of those things, and before South Sudan become independent. They were not fighting for independence, they were fighting now for just to change their country for the better. So I don't do presentations them in the past, and just like how the other day I do another presentation where I repost which will be post time last year where I talked about the solution to Anglophone crisis. Some person can't tell me say, hey countryman, nobody you be talk say there is no Anglophone problem. As I said, first of all, now when I don't know sometimes when I talk when I think say I want for caution, I need to caution no man, okay, because I never ever talk say there is no Anglophone crisis. The people the way when I want for una bear with me. Okay, when I watch this video for a few minutes, okay, just about 2 minutes. When I watch this video, and then I will talk after. I don't plan for make any presentation about this, but when I watch them, I will talk after the video. The low. Yeah. So this video now from 2017, my country, when I watch and listen.
edition of the news. We're receiving the Minister for Communication, Issa Chiroma Bakari, who is touring media houses in Cameroon's economic capital, Douala. Mr. Minister, good day.
My pleasure.
The pleasure is ours receiving you.
I'm very much delighted to be here, to be warmly welcomed by you. It is a privilege and a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, you visiting media houses within the context of the Anglophone crisis, what has been termed today as the Anglophone crisis. Minister for Communication, member of government, is there an Anglophone problem today?
No. There is no Anglophone problem in this nation. Please, you have a handful of people who have decided to blackmail, to take hostage the 2 regions and consequently the 10 regions in our nation. There is no Anglophone problem as such. Each region has its own problem. There is no doubt about it. When the lawyers, the teachers, raised the problems that they were confronted with and for which solutions have not been found, they were received, they were welcomed. The head of state gave the instruction to all of those who in one way or other were in charge of the area to receive them, listen, focus the mind on the problem raised by them and to find the right solution. And the problem raised by lawyers and teacher unionists, most of those problems have found a solution. But we were expecting the end of the problems when the secessionists came up with their claim, their demand. They were nothing short than independence.
But maybe secessionists took the advantage that in the month of January, you, alongside other government ministers, stood up and said there was no Anglophone problem. This angered most persons who watch you. Today, can we say that the continuous process of the strike action in schools, they are not yet effective? It is because of what you said in the month of January. Can you be blamed today for what is ongoing?
No, not at all. I said a while ago that in January, when in my office, I presided over a press conference.
Okay, so for the people, the way that they come from my page, they kind of talk say, nobody be talk saying there is no Anglophone crisis. Nobody be talk say there is no Anglophone crisis. First of all, me, I never ever talk say there is no Anglophone crisis. And even if I be talking, wait away, Minister Issa Chiroma talked for day as a Minister of Communication, he was perfectly right. And like I talked, Minister Issa Chiroma as the Minister of Communication for the Republic and Minister Paul Antanganji, at that time, I believe it be the work for presidency, special duties or something like that. Now them, as government officials who work for you, where they be talking there is no Anglophone crisis, not countryman. This one at 2017, before me, I ever be attacked by Ambazuna terrorists, before me I joined for fight against Ambazuna terrorism, before I ever hear about me. These were proclamations by the government communication officer and another minister for Cameroon where they talk that there's no Anglophone crisis. So if now can't leave stupid comments then from my page, come with receipts like how me I come with receipts. Yes, Minister Issa Chiroma, it don't come publicly for Bamenda. It can't apologize for saying there is no Anglophone crisis. And yes, people they don't forgive you, and people don't even go as far as for vote for you. Even people like Barrister Agbobalawe at that time that them be the lawyers the way Minister Issa Chiroma they talk about. In the end, Agbobala endorsed Minister Issa Chiroma and stand by you for this presidential election. So, which is fantastic. That is Cameroonianness. Okay, Mr. Issa Chiroma, don't apologize for that. And even if Abi Talk say there is no Anglophone crisis, and then later on I acknowledge say there is an Anglophone crisis, is that not exactly the same thing where Issa Chiroma doing? So if me Abi post in 2024 say, the solution to Anglophone crisis, and your stupid comment for can't live and say, nobody you be talking, there is no Anglophone crisis. Let's assume, say, I be talking, there is no Anglophone crisis. And then I change my mind, say there is an Anglophone crisis, and this is my proposal to the solution. Then what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Or when I just like a constant perpetual state of conflict, when I just want for Haiti, okay? At that time for 2017, where Minister Issa Chiroma be talk these things and said there is no Anglophone crisis, Anglophones they will go up in arms. They were mad. They were angry. Okay, but like I explained, Afuna, times have changed, situations have changed, and the conditions have changed. Mr. Issa Chiroma don't issue an apology, which has been accepted by many Anglophones. To the extent where they endorse you for president for a presidential campaign, they stand by you like Barrister Agbobala, and they endorse you and they vote for you, and all of that. Anglophones, the way they vexed we for 2017. So things can change, even if the person be talking there's no Anglophone crisis, and then later on, nobody if person be talking there's no Anglophone crisis, and you believe say there's an Anglophone crisis, nobody your intention or your mission should be now to convince the person to see that there is a crisis. And then when the person finally concede, say, no, hang on a minute, I was wrong and you were right. There is an Anglophone crisis, and let us look into the Anglophone crisis. Instead for you for welcome that and then try for resolve the crisis, your own now for continue for the fight the person. It is stupid and it is counterproductive. There is an Anglophone crisis. I don't talk many times, and why that way I write a white paper for May 31st of May 2024. I publish and publicly they talk about the Anglophone crisis and the solution to the Anglophone crisis. And when I be republish a few days ago, literally days ago, you get all these people the way they like for can't leave stupid comments that they can't talk, say, he talk and start change. Fire on the mountain, the new regime, all that kind of nonsense. The new regime will come now for May 2024, where I will write the white paper. Now bear with me 1 second, I research something. So now when I remember these two, I put them on the screen because like I tell you, I always talk my team them. I talk and put my evidence on the screen. When I remember this, right? When I remember this poster where I be put them publicly, I talk about we need an Anglophone conference. When I remember that, when I remember this white paper where we put them, what is the Anglophone crisis? I talk about all these things then. This is what I'm talking about. And then some person they see and they say, nobody be talking, there is no Anglophone crisis. I never said that. Now Minister Issa Chiroma be talking and Minister Paul Ntanganji, and they were saying it as government representatives. I don't represent your government. Okay, and obviously circumstances have changed, situations have changed, and even the people the way they be talking and say there is no Anglophone crisis, they realize now that there is an Anglophone crisis. So instead for you for the run the talk that kind of stupid comments, then they want to go back to the time where they be talking there is no Anglophone crisis. Accept the fact that times have changed, we have moved on, and even if the people the way they don't believe that there is a crisis, now consider there's a crisis. Now let us look for solutions to solve the crisis. Okay, and I don't tell you now my own solutions. You don't have to like them, you don't have to follow them, but now my own opinions in that. So like I talk now, the white paper that they do on the screen will be put on for 2000 and the date that 2024 31st of May where we put this information out. Okay, the white paper will put them out. The solution to the Anglophone crisis, where I talk say now for get an Anglophone general conference, okay, for Anglophones and for sit together, discuss, and then come up with one concrete a proposal where they could take them to the Cameroon central government, because right now Cameroonians are too divided for the way it don't even make sense. We don't even know what we want. If you ask 5 Anglophones then what is the Anglophone crisis, you could get 5 different answers then. Sometimes you even get 18 different answers then. So Anglophones do not articulate the Anglophone problem in one sentence. If you not articulate the Anglophone problem in one sentence, then you've already lost. If you not propose the solution in one sentence, then you've already lost. Like I don't even give examples. Then President Trump, he come to power, The whole campaign it be based on 4 words: make America great again. 4 words. Okay, Barack Obama, my own was even less. 3 words. Yes, we can. Okay, 3 words, and all of those 3 words them now 3 letters, 2 letters, and 3 letters of the alphabet. Now all the political manifesto that yes we can. Yes, 3-letter word. We, 2-letter word. Can, 3-letter word. As a matter of fact, the whole political slogan now 3 plus 2 plus 3 letters of the alphabet. 8 letters of the alphabet. But ask any Anglophone now, what is the Anglophone crisis? Before you want to ask him, make sure you don't chop flop, make sure you get your pillow and bed, because when they start talk, you go must sleep. It will talk, so they go reach for 1961. Because the Anglophone crisis or the Anglophone problem, even the Anglophones do not understand it. Even the Anglophones do not understand the Anglophone problem. So how can you solve that kind of problem? When the people who have a problem don't even know what the problem is, don't agree on what the problem is. You're wasting your time. So until the Anglophones themselves agree on what the problem is, it can never be solved. Now the argument that will be made, and of course you get the right for agree or disagree with that assessment. It is your right. I don't promise when I say I get my boss in my own business. So thank you for plenty my contributor. We don't come to the end of the presentation. Today we're number 18 day for October 2025. Vinya Nyango, I'll pay you the respect and honor for read your comment. He said the truth is that Cameroonians are so ignorant when it comes to things like politics. And now why that way I encourage Cameroonians to be engaged, for be alert, for participate in politics. Not just for say, I know they do me politics or say no concern me. No, it concern you. Register for vote and vote. Register for vote and then go out and vote. That's it. So I will get a Lusombom Rene. It talks about people we are together. All we need now is change. Thank you. You get the right to your opinion. Make we no do it the way amber terrorists they be doing. When person get a difference of opinion, they call you black. They threaten you. They attack you. No. Any person get right for your own opinion, even if that opinion it be counter to your own opinion. As long as that opinion it no advocate for violence, it no support crimes and inciting crimes and the murder, it no justify the murder of people and all of those kind of things. As long as it no cross that boundary, then any person get the right for your opinion. For example, Lusombom Rene for if one change, I believe say many Cameroonians into the one change. But for my assessment, what we make before the elections, I know we think that number it be the majority, because even the people the way they want change, they no be ready for do what will be necessary for the change for happen, like registering to vote, and I mean not just register for vote 3 weeks before the election be due. You go wait till President Paul Biya sign a decree convening the electorate before you go register for vote. Come on, wake up. A year and a half before the elections, that's when you should be registering to vote, so that you go get enough time for do everything. If you go for day, you don't get the right documents, then you take your time, go get the documents. Then if you need for make a new ID card, then make it. If you need for make a new birth certificate or whatever you need for do them, then you have enough time for do them. Register for vote, take your time. 2 months later, I'll go for the Elecam office, collect your voter's card. Be ready so that when the time reach for vote, you are ready. And I wait that way we start advocate for a year plus before the election. Why wait some people the way they run around today, they announce election before Elecam, before Constitutional Council, the people the way they run around they announce them, not them. But they tell people and say, whoa, you know if you change Cameroon with election. Whoa, election don't mean nothing for Cameroon, not them, but they talk so, not me. Now, me, I be encouraged when I for vote, and I don't provide when I the evidence for this live broadcast. So make sure say you partake in politics, because if you need to do politics they do you. Thank you, plenty my contributor then. So now all that my contributor then, I don't go me. But before I go, on a serious note,
they recall him whether my country people, that loser, that criminal, that guy, he don't fight war for La Republic more than La Republic to Cameroon soldiers. I mean, every day he's trying to do something for seeing La Republic defeat us. He be focused. He be so focused to the point where they miss one day where he never trying to put something out there, talent to destroy Amazonia. Yet we are not paying attention. I think say if that guy is a contractor, Conda Titus. On a serious note, what we don't work for La Republic, it passed even Brigadier General Ka or Dr. Voler. On a serious note, because the guy did right every negative little thing we say. Now the infighting, if we lost this war, God forbid, I'm not going to even blame La Republic again. Look at their own activists. Look at this criminal way they call it, Conda Titus. Instead of our activists to focus on people like that to destroy him once and for all, no, our activists are against themselves. They've been so righteous against themselves. On a serious note, because the guy did right every negative little thing we say. It even instruct La Republic of Cameroon terrorists to they don't kill Amazonia fighters. For example, General Trouble, out of negligence in Gokutunja, was killed a few days back. In course of killing General Trouble, La Republic of Cameroon, it killed one mama, where we sell whether na cocoa or granite for corn root. They killed one Christmas. Conda Titus don't put them on social media. He put a picture for General Trouble. Something will vex my heart past every other thing. We get our own activists. Unfortunately, the day on their forum, they reprove how righteous they be. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. On a serious note.
Lesson number one, Makonjipo talks about it. Listen, whether or not you accept Makonjipo is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.